Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Grow Rich, Grow Happy. Before I start this video off, this is going to be a tutorial. But before I start this off, I just want to remind anyone here that is a veteran in the crypto space. This might be a boring video to you. Then again, it might not. You can be a veteran and still have problems when it comes to selling your crypto. And I get this question a lot from new people and some of the veterans in the space. What's the best way to sell your crypto? Because as you see these massive gains, of course you want to cash in on it. So this is a very basic video. And that's the kind of content I like to bring to my subscribers, people that's new to the space. I had somebody comment on another video that I had made about NFTs, and they said that I was 2 years late on that video. And I had to comment and just let them know that it's not that I'm late. It's just on time for someone who's looking for something like that. A lot of people don't know what an NFT is. So if you're a veteran, that might not be a video for you. But if you're new to the crypto space, I'm sure you want to get all the knowledge you can. So that's what I try to do. I try to bring content to those that are new and some of the veterans as well to crypto. And I try to make it as basic and interesting as possible so that you can possibly get in and make some life-changing gains and some life-changing funds to help you, your family, hopefully maybe start you a side business, maybe to get a down payment on a house or apartment. I don't know. Everybody got different goals. So this video right here is based on a lot of the questions that I've gotten from a lot of my friends and just people in the communities asking, how do, I get all these gains. I put in like 200 or 300 and now my account is at 2,000. I would like $1,000 of that. How do I sell it? That's what this video is about. And to do that, I'm going to take us over to my website, www.tfnpodcast.com. That's the Future Is Now podcast. And the link is below. And when you're here, people, drop your email address in here, and you also get 2 other bonuses for doing so. And because we're going to be coming out with the monthly newsletter in the future. I don't know if it's near or distant future, but a lot of things that we talk about on the YouTube space and on social media, I'm going to be bringing you these type of deals and like, did you know about this opportunity and different things in the email. So with that being said, let's start. All right. As you know, I like to, and once you're here and you do that, then you just go over here to this free candy. And this part right here, this download section, all of these downloads are absolutely free. I took the time to create these downloads for you so that you will have something that you can refer back to, a reference, so that when you're trying to do different things or if you're new to the space, this is helpful for you. You can download them on your phone as well. Absolutely free. So one that got uploaded today, people, is selling your crypto. I wanted to make sure that this had everything possible on it. So this is one that we're going to discuss today. It's called Selling Your Crypto, a Step-by-Step Guide. A lot of people wanted this. And now we're going to hit this download. And there we have it. Here's the PDF. And we're just going to go over it right quick. I'm trying not to make this long because you can obviously you can go and download it. But I just want to go through it right quick and break down a few of the things in it that might be confusing. Okay, first things first, before you begin, you want to do market research and understand the current market conditions so that you can choose your desired selling price. That goes without saying. If you buy something for $10, why would you sell it for $5? So you just want to make sure you keep track of what it costs you to get in. And I actually have a good video on that as well. And then you also, when you're selling this money or this crypto coins, there are fees. You got to be aware of the fees associated with the platform that you're selling on. So Coinbase might have a different fee from crypto.com, and crypto.com might have a different fee from someone like Gemini or Binance. You want to make sure that these fees are something that you got to take that into consideration. A lot of times when you're selling if you're selling $10,000 worth of crypto and that fee is something like $20, I don't think anybody's going to cry about that. And also, one thing I also want to remind everyone, crypto is just like stocks as well. If you buy and you hold, you really want to hold for at least a year so that you can avoid so much of the capital gains tax. But let's just face it. If you get an insane gain and you bought this crypto last week, who wouldn't sell and just give up the 40%? I think it's 40%. I'm not no expert on that. By the way, this is not financial advice by no means. And let's continue down. Okay, selling on a centralized exchange. When we talk about centralized exchanges, we're talking about exchanges like Coinbase, Crypto.com, Gemini, all the ones I named, Robinhood. They have a wallet. Well, that's a centralized exchange. Step one, you want to log into your account, of course. And then I'm telling you, I'm more than suggest. I'm begging you people, get a 2-factor authentication on your accounts. It's been about a month and a half now that I got hacked. And let me tell you, it was an unpleasant situation. It haunted me for like 3 weeks. Actually, I still got something I'm dealing with from that. So I've made sure I have 2-factor authentication on all of my accounts now. I probably will watch TV with a 2-factor authentication. I'm not playing. Okay, step 2. You want to navigate to your sale or trading section. Now, this may vary depending on your exchange. Like I know Coinbase, I know they have a cash out button, which is super easy and is self-explanatory. But then you got crypto.com. It's a little bit different. And when you sell, well, we're going to get to that. So I'm just going to move down. It's different. Just know that depending on the exchange, it's going to be different. Then you select the cryptocurrency that you want to sell. Then you choose your selling method. Now, and this is just like stocks, this part. If you're doing a market order, you're selling your crypto at the current market price. So say something is going for, right now you're trying to sell, let's just say Shiba made it to $1. Man, wouldn't that be great? But let's just say Shiba made it to $1, and you're trying to sell your Shiba, and you're like, your hand is shaking. You're like, I gotta get rid of this shit. And you go to sell, and you say, I can't wait. I want to sell it right now. You sell it a market order where they're gonna let that go at the first opportunity that they get. So trust me, if it reaches $1, it's going to be fluctuating big time. That's not going to happen no time soon either. But let's just say it did. Well, when you finally sell, you might actually sell it at 95 cents because that's a market order. Or you could do a limit order and you could set a specific price. I want $1, period. Hands down. That's all I want. And that's all I'm going to accept. So now you're going to put a limit order on and you're like, I don't want to sell until it hits at least $1. So then you get a little bit more control over that. And then when it hits $1, it'll trigger a sale and boom, you'll get close to $1 as possible. But if that was to happen, I would suggest sell at 80 cents. Okay, step 5, you enter the amount you want to sell. And I know this is basic, people. I know this is basic, but bear with me. It's a lot of people that do are not as advanced as the people who've been in it for 2, 3, 4 years. If this video will be helpful to somebody though, that I ask that you like it and give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I would love to have you here, and share it with an aunt, an uncle, or someone that's looking to get in the crypto space. And they've been a little bit hesitant because they don't quite understand it. I try to keep it as basic as possible. Okay, we go to step 6. You want to review your transaction details. Now, this includes your fees, your estimated that you're going to receive, and then confirmation of the chosen order type. Make sure when you're selling, that is not the time to just be trigger happy. You want to make sure you're reading stuff, and you want to make sure there's no problems. Then you confirm the transaction. Once it's satisfied, you confirm the sale. It's a lot easier on Coinbase, but don't let that be the determining factor of why you go to Coinbase, because Coinbase is not the end all be all. There's so many exchanges out here. Some are better than others. And also some also have it's a little bit, they have coins that other people don't have. Like crypto.com might have a coin that you're looking for that Coinbase doesn't. Okay, now here's the juicy part. If you're selling on a DeFi wallet, a lot of people are like, what is that? Decentralized exchange wallet is basically your MetaMask, your trust wallet. These are the ones that, and basically the government ain't all up in your business when you go to sell it. So it doesn't have to go through an exchange. It's just like one transaction, and you get what you get. And here's the instructions of that. You open your DeFi wallet, which in this case will be the MetaMask, will probably be MetaMask, because I have a video showing you guys how to get that. You access the swap menu. There's a swap menu in MetaMask on the trade section. And that option, it will vary based on the wallet that you have. Everybody's swap won't be in the same. So let's just say you're going with MetaMask, because that's the one a lot of people use. You go to the swap, you select the crypto that you want to sell. So if you're trying to sell Ethereum, you would choose that coin that you're selling from, and then the coin that you want to receive in exchange. So a lot of people get confused. Like, for instance, usually it's the USDC. That's the coin a lot of people like to trade to, and then they cash that out to their bank accounts. Well, this is important. Knowing the crypto that you're going to change to. A lot of people get it confused and think that it just goes straight from Ethereum to money, and then that's not how it works. The closest thing to that, the dollar for dollar, would be USDC, USDT, coins like that. So you want to sell your coin. Essentially, you're swapping your coin to that coin to hold it. One of my favorite things to do, also, not financial advice, but when you're swapping, you could also swap it into something like Bitcoin, which is like a store of value. But if you want to play it safe and your money is safe, ain't no fluctuation, just you want to swap it to something like USDC or DT. All right, then you're going to choose the decentralized exchange to execute the swap. Now, you have a few out there. You have MoonPay, and they'll give it, when you go to make this change, it'll show up. All of the different ones will show up, and they'll show you how much each one of those DEXs, decentralized exchanges, are going to take from you. One, like if you, like I did this when I was getting in on a pre-sale yesterday. I needed some Ethereum, so I used my trust wallet to get some Ethereum, and I was trying to get $50 worth of Ethereum because I needed that to top up to make the transaction go through so I could get this pre-sale. Well, I think I put in 50, and I think at the time, because a lot of it depends on, it's a lot of factors, but one of the main factors is how much how much how many transactions are going through at that time? How heavy is the blockchain? So, and how convoluted is it? So it cost me like $6 or $7 to make that trade. Now that I think about it, you know, Ethereum's up, so it cost me $6 or $7 to buy that, so I could top up. So imagine if you're selling a big chunk, how much it's going to cost. So you have to keep that in mind as well. Step 5, you enter the amount, review the transaction details. Next thing you know, you confirm the swap. Boom. Takes a couple seconds or minutes. It depends. Sometimes it's instantaneous. Sometimes it's not. And then your USDT or Bitcoin, whatever it is you swap that coin for, shows up. You're happy. Now you can just send that to your bank account. Or you can link your bank account. Okay. Selling from a cold storage wallet. And this is what I talk about a lot, these cold storage wallets. I talk about these like Tangem, and it's a lot of them out there that you can use. But Tangem is one of the good ones that I love. Now, so with these, it's a little bit different because it's cold storage. Also, guys, follow me on Twitter. I post a lot on Twitter, especially a lot of opportunities and different things. And I post a lot. Sometimes I'm forecasting what I'm going to be talking about, and I'll put it on Twitter like the night before or something. And sometimes it's an opportunity for a pre-sale or just something I'm looking at that I'm going to do a deep dive on. And if you're on your Twitter, you might see it. Okay, so you got your cold storage. You connect your cold storage wallet to the companion app, and if it's Tangem, we're going to use Tangem. You connect your Tangem wallet, and then you're going to see your dashboard with all of your crypto in your cold storage, your vault. And I know with right now with a lot of the cold storage wallets, you can do the swaps in there. And I think that is so cool. Or you can just take it. What I like to do sometimes is I'll send the tokens from my cold storage wallet to like a Coinbase or a crypto.com, and then I sell out that way if I can't get the desired swap that I want on my cold space. So that's a good place to do that. And one of the other things you guys have to really make sure that you have your address correct, meaning your receiver address and your send address. So if you're sending it to Coinbase, let's just use that for an example. If you're in your cold storage wallet or MetaMask or anywhere, and you're going to send a certain amount of crypto to a different exchange, you want to go over to your account, and when you click that receive, you want to go to the coin that you're going to be sending. Like if I'm sending Ethereum from my MetaMask account to my Coinbase account, I'm going to go over to Coinbase, and I'm going to go in my account, even if I don't have any Ethereum, and I'm going to go to Ethereum in my account, and I'm going to click the option that says receive crypto. And then I'm going to copy that address because that's my address. And then I'm going to go back over to MetaMask, and then I'm going to send. And when I hit the send button, I'm going to put that receive address in there, and I'm going to hit or send, and then it's going to send it over. It's going to charge me, of course, $1 or $2, or it just depends. And it will send it to my Coinbase account. I've made mistakes. And I've been doing this for a few years, and I've been so trigger happy. I've sent a lot of money to the wrong address. And so it was thankful that I did it on, I sent the whole ETH to a bad account on Coinbase. That was, at the time, it was like $2,600. And I was sick to my stomach because it never showed up. And 2 days go by, and I'm like, it never takes this long. So I had to go in, and thankfully Coinbase had this function where you can retrieve your funds that if you sent them to the wrong place on their exchange. So I thought that was great. So I had to shout that out, and I was able to get my funds back. Okay, so that's how you're going to do it. You're going to send it over there. And once the crypto arrives at your centralized exchange or your DeFi, you're going to backtrack and follow steps 2 through 7. Okay. Then right here, I put in some additional tips for you. Research gas fees too. Depending on the network you're using, like Ethereum, oh my God, they cost. Ethereum always costs because it's what basically half the tokens are using Ethereum. So if everything is going up and everybody's making a bunch of transactions, you can imagine what that gas fee is. I'm not going to go over gas fees and what exactly that is, but if you guys want to know a little bit more about gas fees, just look up Google crypto gas fees so you can learn a little bit more about that, because when I first got into space, I was like, what the hell is a gas fee? So it's important. It's important. It's not super important, but it's important enough, especially when we're getting to a point where you want to take your profits. You don't want these gas fees to just be outlandish. Also, I will give you a bonus on this. One of the bonuses is when you're selling your crypto, think about the time. I find that, and I got friends who made very large withdrawals from Bitcoin, and they made, and they're in the US, and they did it at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning on over the course of a few days to save fees and to get the best price possible. And a lot of times you see over here in the US, crypto is big overseas, so it's a lot of transactions going on at 1 or 2 in the morning because, the time difference, depending on what country you're in. So a lot of the big prices you're going to see at that time because it's early over in China and all of that, and they're hitting the markets. So if you're trying to maximize how much you sell for, that's a good time to look at selling your crypto. It might cause you to lose some sleep, but hey, your bank account will be happy. So, all right. Also, disclaimer, crypto markets are volatile. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that. Anybody who's been in this more than a week, you see that. So you carefully research your market conditions, choose your selling method wisely, and prioritize security throughout the process. And happy trading. If you, again, if you guys found this video helpful, please share it with someone who could actually use that information, because that is one of the bigger questions that people ask. How do I sell my crypto? So I promised a bunch of friends of mine that I would put up a video on that, and I also giving you the download, so you can head over to tfnpodcast.com and check out my Twitter as well. All right, happy trading and happy hunting. I'm out.